The current NBA and its commissioner Adam Silver have an undying weird fetish for two things: Euro-style basketball and promoting LeBron James. This man has been promoted for 20-some-odd years, and yet the NBA refuses to move on from the LeBron product. Usually at some point in an athlete's career, the media will begin to wane in their coverage of a star athlete and look to hype up an upcoming star. But this has not happened on LeBron James' watch, and things have gotten more desperate as he has gotten older. LeBron James is allowed to pick his teammates, not take any responsibility, and is the main reason as to why his teammates are constantly being shuffled around and traded. There are also nasty agendas surrounding LeBron's teammates since the early Cleveland days, and he has never got up on record to speak on their behalf. Respectable, hard-working people do not want to pay good money to see an entitled man-child with all the physical advantages whine and cry for help. The NBA hasn't figured out the source of what is causing their popularity to continue to nosedive. No amount of lies and manipulation from the media can help the NBA get back to where it was, and the further they begin to stray from their product, the more the NBA will decline. These star diva players are willing to sacrifice the NBA's brand so long as it helps to make them look good. These current pseudo-veteran players believe that if they speak ill of past eras and behave as if this is the best brand of basketball that has been played ever, that this will put them in a better light. And when these entitled brats feel as if they are not getting what they want, then they go on tirades and rant about how things aren't fair and how it is the fans' fault and how they are bigger, faster, and stronger, despite the fact that they overly rely on shooting threes and are unreliable when they are playing with the cards stacked in their favor. We are in the era of little to no self-reflection, and many people feel as if they can just create any narrative to make themselves feel better about their plight, and the NBA is a clear-cut example of this. What is the answer, you might ask, to the LeBron James dictatorship over the NBA? Well, the real NBA fans need to stand up and black out Laker games and remove themselves from brain rotting, media-forced GOAT debates. This will help the league, which looked to prop up the Lakers at any chance to then finally force retire. Beyonce. I'm a diva, I'm a hustler James, and stop coddling his counterfeit career. This man is basically allowed to treat the NBA like a shopping mall, where he has realized that he is allowed to return and refund things like teammates that he has clearly used and devalued. When he is unable to play alongside other star players and solid role players, he does the thing he knows best, which is to pout and whine to scam the store management, aka the NBA, to take back his product, no matter how tore up and dirty it obviously has become. Adam Silver is the delusional mom that allows this behavior to go unchecked and continues to make lies and feeds into the false narratives of this spoiled, overgrown brat. The NBA will live or die with Adam Silver and LeBron James at the forefront of it. These two must be punished for their bad behavior until the NBA gets to a point where we can take it no more. Real NBA fans are sick and fed up with the drama and are looking to see competitive basketball being played. We want to see athletes that figure out how to exert their will on the court and get into the heads of their opponents. And this cannot happen when you have a fraudulent face of the league that has been allowed to hijack the narrative. LeBron James is not bigger than the NBA and needs to be sidelined so that the league can get back to good basketball. LeBron James has fooled some people, many people, but he cannot fool me, and I'm aware as to the trick of hand that he is trying to play. This charlatan of a man is trying to keep himself relevant any way possible, and is doing everything in the name of clutch to keep himself afloat. We must not allow him to get what he wants, which is to be relevant at the expense of NBA discourse. Instead of talking about basketball in a cordial way, you're constantly force-fed narratives about LeBron's greatness and forced to hear about how LeBron should be respected and taken seriously. At this point, lead diva hustler James might as well stand outside with a sign begging people to call him the GOAT at this point. There has never been an athlete like this begging to be viewed as great in all of modern sports history. And any respectable, testosterone-based society would have been burning his jerseys anytime he rolled into town and boo him non-stop if he played against their team. Going forward, real NBA fans must do these things to frustrate. Clutch Mafia. Number 1. is boycotting Laker games. Number 2. If you happen to get tickets to the game and your team happens to be playing the Lakers, you must boo LeBron every chance you get and remind him that he is a man-child. Number 3. Resist as much as possible to refrain from any stupid. Sports takes no matter who they come from and refrain from any GOAT debates with. Lee, GMO. Clutch Sports. Mafia. You must all realize that we have been poisoned, and ultimately we are suffering from the contamination that comes with consuming the raw garbage narrative that we have been spoon-fed over the last 15 years. We have been lied to our faces while eating a pile of garbage and being told that what we're eating is the best slice of pizza. We the fans have the power, and we decide what is popular, not the media, and certainly not these self-centered and self-absorbed athletes.
Witness and betrayed, and so they have come out in full force.
The royal mess. It's
another.
Okay, this got to be the worst flop of the year. Okay, watch this. Look at this. What in the hell is this, man? Okay, let's look. No one touched him. Look at this. He literally did a whole flip. Come on, man. And you telling me this ain't destroying basketball? Come on, man.